What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and we are actually here with a Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro Comp. Now, if you guys know me, the Springfield Armory Hellcat series is my second favorite pistol series in the world. First are the subcompact Glocks, being the Glock 26, 27, 28, 33, and 39. But the next up is the Hellcat Pro, and honestly, the Hellcat Pro Comp. Let's get into it. I just want to say shout out to Daniel Hegg for allowing me to review his Hellcat Pro Comp, as I do not have one at the moment. I plan on saving up to get one because, let me tell you, this is the best concealed carry handgun on the market, hands down, and it's not going to break the bank. It's not going to cause any issues financially for the average person. You can afford this, and it runs. I just want to say shout out to Daniel Hegg, Stan, and Dimitri. We all went shooting this morning. Sometimes in life, you just need to get out there with a couple buddies, shoot, bullcrap, and test each other's stuff, right? There's nothing better than being able to let someone else shoot your firearm, and they say, you know what, where have I been? That's an awesome handgun. I might want to pick one up. Or you shoot someone else's handgun, and you're like, holy crap, I've been missing out this whole time. I could have potentially had, the Hellcat Pro Comp, for instance, right? So shout out to those guys. It was an absolute blast. But today I got to shoot my first shots with the Hellcat Pro Comp. Honestly, I think I probably put 4-5 mags through it. That's it, but that's all I needed. This handgun right here is a winner all the way around. This is the best handgun out of the box, hands down. Now, I actually have a little build right here that is one of the flattest shooting builds that I own. It's basically like a Glock 48, a Comp 43X, however you want to look at it. Absolutely love that thing. Runs flawlessly. And that's Comp. Then I shot this. People call the Hellcat Snappy, the Hellcat Pro Snappy. This is the flattest shooting concealed carry handgun. Shooting this puts a Glock 19 to shame, Glock 17 to shame. And by the way, I shot Hegg's 34 today. I was trash with it. I can't shoot big guns that well. I really can't. But with this, first mag, I was really high with every shot. Then I realized it's the Hellcat, and you have to dip that ball a little lower in the basket than you'd typically want, right? And once I did that, it was on point. But the number one thing you realize is this is the most complete handgun out of the box. There's no other handgun that is messing with this right here. And I'm just being real. If you have a Hellcat right now or a Hellcat Pro, trade it in, work a little bit of overtime, and buy the Hellcat Pro Comp. I kid you not. Let's get into it. So obviously you have 15 round capacity, and I believe the Hellcat Pro Comp even includes the 17 round mag that was originally designed for the Hellcat Pro, but if you put a grip sleeve on it, you could also run it in your actual Hellcat. So you can get a Hellcat with a 3-inch barrel, very small, but you can still have 17 plus 1 for 18 round capacity, which is honestly just dumb. That's ridiculous. It's amazing. But this handgun right here not only has capacity, but the texturing is probably one of the best parts about the Hellcat. It is a thin handgun, but it doesn't feel too small like this 6-hour P365. It doesn't feel too small like the P365 XL. And it doesn't feel as awkward as the Macro. This thing is literally perfect. Look at the texturing. Let's take a moment and just look at the texturing. Glock, is that too hard to ask? SIG, is that too hard to ask? Really? Look at this. Awesome memory pads, which have always been on the Hellcats, but look at this. Texturing everywhere you want texturing. And it is perfect texturing. There's some texturing that's too aggressive. Some texturing that's not enough. Glock. This texturing is literally perfect. This is what I would want on every single handgun. That way, I don't have to go out and spend $25 right away after my expensive pickup to put grips on it. It is ready to go right out of the box. Everything functions. Mag drops, slide clears, locks back, releases flawlessly. Sorry, sometimes my mic cuts out when I do that. Sorry, I slammed it on an empty chamber. Whoa. Rail, absolutely love this thing. Solid right out of the box. Even the trigger, I don't mind it. A lot of people don't like the Hellcat trigger. It's a defensive trigger. We're not competition shooting here. We're defending our lives under stress, adrenaline, and chaos, right? Reset, a little long, but it is a very, very shootable trigger. On top of that, once again, right out of the box, awesome, awesome sights. Now, they're a little different than your average sight picture, but if you get that dot right there, you're hitting everything. You're shooting 2-3-inch groups, no problem, right? You obviously just want it right there. That's perfect. I'm trying to do it in the camera. It's a little hard to see. Awesome, awesome sight picture right out of the box. Another thing, I have some firearms that are comped, and unfortunately, my sight sits here. Once again, smart. This is how it should be done, as other companies have done it as well. put it past the sight. I've blacked out so many sights on my ported 26 and also on my ported 43. It basically makes that front sight useless, that front port useless. Now, the Shield Plus Performance Center and all the Shield Performance Centers goes at a 45. They could have done that as well to still give you that sight up front for a longer sight radius, but it doesn't make a big deal. Now, one thing I noticed is the blowback and the gas coming straight up did not interfere with my shooting. Potentially at night it could, but during the daytime I had zero issues with this. It is also optics ready. I know everything should be optics ready nowadays, but just the reality is not everything comes optics ready. This pistol is complete. Now, let's talk about that comp. Let's take a look at it real quick. Sorry, it is still dirty. We just got done gunking it up. Look at that massive comp. That thing is just absolutely beautiful. I just like the way it looks, to be honest. It's very cool. Very, very cool. You're still getting decent barrel length. Yes, you're going to lose a little bit of velocity. Stuff like that. Have a little bit of smoke in your face. Overall, I've shot the X Macro, the Comp X Macro. I've shot a lot of firearms. This is the flattest shooting concealed carry handgun on the market to date. And you're going to say, but it's a Hellcat. No, it's the Hellcat Pro Comp. Completely different. Completely different. I was shocked my first mag. First of all, I shot it like crap because I didn't line the sights up right. But second mag, dropped that ball in the hoop, and we were good to go. This thing is so flat. I'll show you what it looked like, at least from my perspective, right? That's what it looked like. I kid you not, it was fast, accurate, on point. This handgun right here is the best concealed carry handgun on the market. Now, the one thing I wish they would have done, I only have one complaint, and it's a reasonable complaint, but at the same time, it's also not necessary. A lot of people have no problem concealing a handgun of this size, right? And it's very thin, very, very thin. But give us the Hellcat cut, right? Give us this setup, 11+1. Allow us to run our 15-round mags with a grip sleeve. Allow us to run our 17-round mags with a grip sleeve as well. Allow us to do that. Allow us to shapeshift. If I want to pocket carry this or deep conceal it, and this is my one handgun I have, I would love this setup. But then I'm carrying the winner or whatever. Boom, give me my 15 or 17 round mag. That is my only complaint. I would love to see them do that with the 43X. I would like to see them do that with any larger handgun. Now, I know people get pinched from base plates and stuff, but the Hellcat is not known for pinching the way they designed it, because they actually built the lip out similar to this. They built the lip out that protects that pinch. It doesn't allow anything to get in the pinch or get pinched in that base plate area. So it's actually a very smart way that the Hellcat was made. On top of that, for reliability, check this out. You may not be able to see it, but go look on the internet or go look at some videos. This has a double, I'm trying to get the light on it. It has a double feed ramp, right? You have your barrel, but right below it is a backup feed ramp, sort of like the Walther PPS M2 and the original Hellcats. That also plays a huge role in the reliability of the Springfield Armory Hellcat. Also, when you first get your Hellcat, open it up. Take it apart, take it down, learn the Hellcat. You will see how well made the Hellcat is, how great the parts are, and also how it's put together makes it a reliable handgun. The Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro, I'm kidding you not, I have to get one of these. It might take me a while. Actually, Heg said they have one reserved for me at his local range if I ever want to go pick it up, or his local gun store that his buddy owns. So I might do that pretty soon here, but this handgun right here is a gem. I don't care if you own a Glock, a SIG, a Smith. This is the best concealed carry oriented handgun out today, and it won't break the bank. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.